Welcome back to B&E Stitchery.
I'm Brandy.
And I'm Emma.
And welcome.
I know I never know what to say after, and I'm Emma.
Do.
Yeah, pretty much. It's been a little while since we filmed a regular Flosstube. Our last video was a whip parade, and we got quite a few new subscribers. We hit a new milestone of 1,600 subscribers, which is super exciting. So we thought it'd be fun to just do a little bit of a quick reintroduce ourselves to anybody new. I'll let you go first. You act like you don't exist. You're a person. What do you do? Who are you?
My name is Brandy. This is my daughter, Emma, and
You have another daughter.
have another daughter, Brenna. She's 17, and she's a typical 17-year-old.
And she's 17.
And we recently just moved and back to my kind of hometown. I grew up in Belfast, Maine. So I'm from the coast, but we lived for 20 years in the mountains near Sugarloaf.
Where I grew up.
Yep. So I work in Augusta at a printing corporation, and I'm an account manager there, and I do packaging. And for fun, I stitch.
I think that they knew that. But my husband, I'm like a Flosstube. No, I'm just kidding. You also quilt.
Yes, I'm a quilter as well.
You've knit in the past. She used to scrapbook when I was a kid.
Yeah.
She's been crafty my whole life.
Yeah.
So she actually got me into cross stitch not this past November, because this past November was my 1-year Stitchiversary. But it was November of 2021 at Thanksgiving. Everybody left and the dishwasher was running, and it was kind of just like we were chilling, and she was like, please try this. After she had tried to get me to do it for a while.
Yeah.
And I was, no, I'm not gonna, no. And so she had this little stamped kit, which I told her I didn't want to count. So she was like, start on this stamped kit that she already had. And it was so cute, and I loved it. And I finished it in like, I don't know, 2 weeks or something. I mean, it was a small little stamped kit, but it was so much fun. And I said I was never going to do anything but stamped kits because I don't want to ever count. And then I said I'm never going to do anything but 14 count Ada, and here I am on 32 Lugana. So I've really just, I'm never going to say never anymore.
You've had a journey. You've had a stitcher journey.
Yes.
And, like, I think we all change our tastes and change what we like. Mm-hmm. And, you know, I used to only stitch in hand. And now when I use 2 strands, I use a hoop, which I never thought I would do. But I like the way my stitches lay flatter with a hoop. So, I mean, trying things and changing things, it is the way it is. And, you know.
And if you're a newer stitcher, never say never.
Yeah.
Try the Lugana one day.
Try the linen.
Try the linen.
Anything.
Try it all.
You never know until you try something whether you like it or not, you know?
Yeah. But anyways, that's just my stitching journey. I'm 23. I am studying for my CPA exams, taking one in March. So that's kind of taking up some of my stitchy time right now. Did I tell you I signed up for a live class? Yeah. From 7 to 9 p.m. on Wednesday nights. It sucks, but I don't do well with lectures on video. Like, I need someone to talk to me like a real person, not just like they're reading a script. Anyways, so I'm signed up for that and take my test in March. Yeah, so I'm an accountant, if you can't tell by my CPA exam. I have been with the firm that I work for this is my 4th busy season, which is crazy. So this is going on 4 years. I don't really do anything else for hobbies other than stitching. I don't read. I listen to audiobooks every now and again, but like I don't have the attention span to read a book. I fall asleep, literally. I just stitch for fun. I love board games too. Big board game fan. So yeah, that's really it. Okay. We also have some little business to take care of from our Flosstube way back in November. We did a giveaway I had finished the North Pole in that Flosstube, so we were giving away the chart, and I decided to not use the buttons, so we're also giving away the buttons, and that person never got back to me. So we are redrawing, and this is going to Kendra Oglesby. I hope I'm saying that right. I almost dropped your phone. Here is who it is. So super exciting. Please reach out to me in our email. I'll have it in the description box below, and I'll get that out into the mail as soon as I hear from you.
beaniestitchery@gmail.com.
Yep. Cool. All right. Anything else before we dive in? Because we've got a lot.
Life updates?
Oh yeah. Go for it.
I moved!
Yay!
Yay! I've been in my house a month now. So my library stitchers, we had a meeting today, and they asked me, they're like, does it feel like home? And I'm like, no, it still feels like I'm visiting.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. I love it. Everything's brand new. It's really, really nice. It still feels like weird.
Well, I think you lived at your other house for 20 years.
Yeah.
And like you're back almost in your parents' back door. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it probably it will take a little while.
And it's going to take a while to get used to being in a different area too, because I mean,
She moved from like northwest Maine to the mid coast of Maine. So it was quite the jump.
And like I live rurally still.
Yeah.
But
you're a lot closer to town.
Yeah, I'm like 5-10 minutes from Belfast, and you know, like I can go to the grocery store
or Dairy Queen, like Brenna's been obsessed with.
That kid once a week is like, can we get a Blizzard? Like,
she's never had it. Like everything, like the nearest fast food, anything was like an hour away. So now that she's like, Dairy Queen is 10 minutes away, she's like,
she's like Blizzard in the middle of winter blizzards.
But
we've been eating blizzards once a week because I'm like, okay, and you know, like we can't go every night, you know. But yeah, so it's good. I'm glad. I mean, I'm glad that I moved. It's way more convenient. It's a lot closer to work, but you know, still getting adjusted.
Yes. Our Christmas is really great. We had a good first Christmas in your new home. She was not going to set up a Christmas tree, but I made her set up a Christmas tree.
Yeah, it was great.
And she took it right down. No,
I had it up for
2 weeks.
Like, I put it up the 20th and Christmas was the 24th. You know, like, it was
fun.
Yeah. It's not how Christmas was, but it never will be.
Anyways, Christmas is good. Then I had that week of work, and I CPA studied and stitched. That is quite literally all I did on my whole entire week off, and it was amazing. I loved it.
So you get a lot done.
I got quite a lot of progress on a lot of stuff, so super excited to share everything. And what else? Oh, I went to Texas for work, and then I came back with the worst flu I've ever had in my life. That sucked. My fever spiked at like 102.4. That was really brutal. Thought I was gonna have to go to urgent care, but I suffered it out at home. And then I was just back to work. I'm just busy season is now in full force. Logged on to work at 5:30 in the morning because we had our library citrus thing, so I had to get in at least 3 hours this morning before our plans. So it's just the busy time of year for me, and with CPA studying, it's just gonna be. I feel like my stitching is going to take a little bit of a hit, and you'll have to pull up some slack here. No, I'm just kidding.
Don't count on me for anything.
I'm kidding. But yeah, I've just been busy. It's been busy, but it will just stay busy until mid-April, and then I'll be okay. And then it's retreat.
Oh, we had a library stitchers meeting. Just came back from it.
Yeah.
And I am so
I think you can tell that we're all so excited in our meetings because we like talk over each other and we're like raising our hands. What about this? And it's like, whoa.
We have a lot of fun.
We have so much fun planning it. And
yeah.
We have made our first announcement of the trunk show. We didn't talk about saying it on our Flosstubes, but it is on the website if you want to go look. I'll have that link in the description box.
Yeah.
But we're going to continue to keep announcing things, probably on a every 3-week schedule, so...
And our goodie bags.
And our goodie bags are going to be so good!
Oh my goodness, I am so excited. And
yes, and it's not too late. Sign up. Well, I mean, we are full, but we have had people cancel.
And
so,
there's always
it happens.
cancellations, you know?
So feel free to put your name on the wait list if you want to come to Maine. It's April 19th and 20th and in Augusta, Maine, and it's going to be so much fun.
We're excited.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I can't wait. It's going to be great.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
We're 10 minutes in. We should probably show some stitching.
So you have an FFO.
Yes. I first want to let's show our gifts first.
Okay.
What are you,
like our Stitchy gifts.
Yeah.
Well, some of my haul is Christmas gifts. So I was like,
no.
We're not doing haul yet.
What we just got today.
My beautiful dear friend Shirley, who is the crafty goddess, made this for me, and it is absolutely stunning. She made this as a housewarming gift for me, and wow.
It's so stunning.
It's so beautiful. It has a squirrel on it.
Which,
If you don't know me, you know I'm a squirrel. And I love it. The fabric is beautiful. The stitching's beautiful. It makes
gorgeous.
me want to wool applique something because this is so beautiful. And I'm just forever, ever grateful and thankful. And,
it's gorgeous.
I'm more grateful and thankful for the fact that she's my friend because
she's very thoughtful.
One of our library stitchers.
Yeah.
And if you come to the library stitchers retreat and you get to meet Shirley, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. She's
the one that's like coordinating our goodie bags.
Yes.
So she is gonna be amazing.
Yes.
Anyways.
She definitely lights a room.
Yes, she
Definitely.
does. My Stitchy gift is from Joanna, who is also one of our library stitchers and is amazing. And we did a little Christmas swap exchange thing, and she unfortunately couldn't make it to the initial meeting, but she caught up with me, and this is what she made me.
Isn't that beautiful?
Oh my gosh,
Look
it's
at how
so
that ribbon's
stunning.
like
It looks
floating.
like it's like wind blown, you know? Like, I just love it.
It's so cute. And she ruched all that.
Yes, all of this.
The trim.
Oh, it's so pretty.
I know.
And it's perfect wintry decor, so I'm gonna have to find somewhere to put this in my tiny apartment. But it is going up somewhere.
Yes.
So I'm super excited about this, and thank you, Joanna.
It's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Okay. FFOs, do you have any?
I have none.
Are you surprised? Anyways.
If you don't know, I don't like to FFO. I like to finish.
Okay, so if you didn't watch our last video, it was with Stephanie, the New England Stitcher, and she was talking about in her last Flosstube, a Flosstube Royal Flush, which I think that was coined by, I can't remember his name. Chris Cross Stitch. I remember. Look at me go. I think that term was coined by him, but it's basically a floss tube that has a start, a finish, a whip, and a FFO.
And haul. That's 5 things.
I mean, haul is in every video, let's be real. So this in itself is a royal flush, this piece. It is haul, it is start, finish, whip, and FFO. So my future in-laws, 25th wedding anniversary is this February, and I have gifted her stitching in the past, and she was extremely grateful for it, and she knows that it takes a long time, and like she just really appreciates it. So I wanted to stitch Through the Storms by Silver Creek Samplers, and I love how it came out. So this is done on 32 count Serenity by Atomic Ranch, Lugana. It's not linen. I'm scared of linen. But I will try it this year. It's a goal. And I actually, all of the Silver Creek patterns that I had done in the past had like the fancy floss listed, but a DMC conversion. This one didn't. So I actually had to like
convert yourself
to DMC myself. And I've got...
I think you did a great job.
Thank you. And I did two classic color and cotton colors in here as well. So I am super jazzed, and
Which
I really
love
love
color and cottons.
This red
Uh-huh.
and the dark blue
Pretty.
are color and cotton. Abyss and... No, Anchors Away. Oh, I'm not going to remember. If you really want to know, I have it in my good notes. Shoot me a message and I'll let you know.
It's beautiful.
But I really like how this came out. So
it's so
yeah.
beautiful.
I'm excited to gift it to them.
I love it.
Enough of that.
I love it.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
We have like no room on the table and my chair is full of haul here, so
Yeah.
buckle up, Buttercup, because this is gonna be a long one.
Emma's haul is haulacious.
Well, I'm going on a no pattern buy, and
So before the end of the year, Emma went, add to cart, add to cart, add to cart. I need more patterns.
As Teresa from the Garden Goose said, I felt like a glutton. And I did. But you know what? It'll keep me busy throughout the year. I could probably just stitch on this haul that I bought for the rest of the year and be fine.
Probably.
Okay, you have a lot more finishes than I do, so...
Well, I'm thinking that we can do the two that we have similar together.
Okay, yep.
So you want to do this one first?
Sure. Do you want to explain?
You go ahead. We met Erin Elizabeth on our Jingle Ball group. And we formed a group and formed a Sal right then and there that we were going to all stitch an Erin Elizabeth pattern. And
Because she hung out with us all day in that Jingle Ball chat.
She
was great.
She's wonderful. I love her so much. Her patterns are so
Oh my
much
God.
fun and
I posted
so
on my
beautiful.
story, if anyone's going to make me break this no-buy, it's going to be her.
I know.
She's released a Valentine's tier, the home tweet home. I'm like, stop it!
Stop it, I want it all.
I do.
I know. I love her patterns.
I really do.
are so much fun. And I had so much fun stitching this too.
Yeah.
Because we did Joyful by Erin Elizabeth. And it's beautiful. Emma did hers on an opalescent fabric.
It's
and
a 28 count Lugana open lace.
Mine's just a regular 28 Lugana white.
And you did a conversion.
Yes, I used cottage garden threads in some of them. And some of them are like classic colorworks and whatever.
She just picked from her stash.
Picked whatever I had. You'll notice that I didn't do the back stitching because I don't like to back stitch.
I didn't even notice.
But I don't think it takes away from it at all. I mean,
No.
you did the back stitching and yours is more swirly, but I mean, I think mine's still beautiful.
I really do. I didn't even notice.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But
I did
different.
all
I mean, same but different. Mine's
Same
a
but
little
diff.
more olivey green and yours is a little more like true Christmassy green. But
Yeah.
I mean, you can do whatever. And Erin
Absolutely.
was said even this has 6 different colors in it, 3 green and 3 red. Erin even said you could just do red and green and it wouldn't, you know.
like one. I think that's what Stephanie did.
Yeah, Stephanie did.
Stephanie from the New. We're gonna keep saying that because she's our bestie, but the New England Stitcher, she did just one green and one red, and it was beautiful.
It was absolutely beautiful, and we think Erin's beautiful, and we love her stuff. So we're definitely gonna keep stitching Erin.
Mine's with the called for DMC, by the way.
My next one is the winter tier. I have got seeing Helen D's finish.
Do you
of
have
that. I don't.
Well, I don't think Helen D has filmed that yet. We've got an inside scoop. She posted it in our group chat.
Oh.
It's okay. I don't think she'll care. She posted it as a whip,
Yeah.
but she hasn't shown the FFO.
But
Anyways,
yeah.
it's fine.
Sorry, Helen. If I let the cat out of the bag, but it's absolutely beautiful, and you made me want to stitch it.
Yes. Okay.
So our next finish is from our friend Chris the Camping Stitcher.
Everybody's our friend. Oh my gosh. We have such cool designer friends. Aren't we cool? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Well,
Cool.
it's fun. Anyways, okay.
I love Chris, and Chris and I are doing a Sal together, and
Two of them.
Yeah, probably 3. Who knows? Who knows? But Chris is the Sal royalty, so anything Chris stitches, I want to stitch.
Pretty much,
So, a bunch of us got together and wanted to do Chris's blessing sampler because the myth is, or the folklore,
The tale,
or whatever it
whatever.
is that if you stitch a sampler between January 1st and the end of January, then your needle will be blessed. And Emma and I changed Chris's pattern a little bit because I wanted it to be a little smaller. I didn't want the full alphabet. So I don't know if this is technically a sampler, but it's still a portion of the sampler. So I did mine on 28 count? I can't remember the fabric. 28 Lugana Oz. And this was a gift to me from my friend Mary Lou at Stitch New England. She bought this for me because I said that I liked the fabric, and she's so sweet. I love her so much. And the thread is the anchor thread that Jenny gave me in my...
Oh, it's got like all your fans.
I know. So it means, and you know, Chris, and it just, and I stitched it with Nisi and with Stephanie. So it means a lot to me. And I'm going to finish this as a pillow.
Nice.
So I can keep it up on in my tier tray, and I love it. I love it, love it, love it.
So mine is also, my next finish is also Chris the Camping Stitcher's Blessing Sampler. I don't prefer to have alphabets on my wall, so I also took the alphabet out. But mine is kind of a tone-on-tone inspiration from Marjorie Maid and Cam the Stitcher. They have a couple whips that are tone-on-tone, and I really like how they turned out. This one isn't as tone-on-tone as theirs, but it's like a pinky fabric with a pinky floss.
What's the fabric?
This is 28 count Lugana Palomino, but I don't know the dyer. It's Palomino. That's all I know. I'm sorry. Search it on 123 Stitch and it might come up. It doesn't feel like Atomic Ranch.
And the red and green serging, I know.
Anyways, it's Palomino 28. Don't search it. It's fine. Anyways, I also stitched this with a misdyed hank that is part of my haul from Color and Cotton, which is gorgeous. It's like a mauve-y, pinky, the glare from the window, but it is stunning, and I really like this. So I think that I might end up with a cursed needle. Someone's just gonna... Hello? I might end up with a cursed needle because I messed this up. Hold yours up again.
What's wrong?
Just look at this. Do you see a difference?
Nobody is gonna know. We don't have to point out our mistakes.
Anyways,
all the time.
You know, it works out for the best because I ended up moving this too far over, so I couldn't fit my initials. But I was struggling with myself internally, like, oh, 2024 is the year I'm changing my name, my last name. I'm getting married in October. And so I was like, oh, do I put EB or EH? I don't know. And then I was going back and forth with myself. And then I went to go put my initials in, and I was like, this whole entire house that I've already stitched is completely incorrect. Like all of it. And I was not ripping that out. Are you crazy? No. So I might end up with a cursed needle, but I hope not. So I am not finishing mine as a pillow. I went a little crazy at the Dollar Tree one day, and there was all this like wood section, and I was just like, that could be good for a cross stitch finish, and that could be good for a cross stitch finish. And
I am totally stopped doing that though, because then you end up with so much stuff.
I have a lot. I have quite a few little boards, and you know, but look at me. I'm about to use one. So this, it's not obviously mounted, but is going to be what it's finished on. And isn't that just so freaking cute? It's a little house. So I'm going to put a little bow up on the top here, and it's going to be cute.
And a backing fabric?
Yep, I'm going to double mount this with some sort of like pink, maybe like if I find like a mauve check type of thing. I don't know. I am going to double mount it just because it's a little small on here, but love it. Dollar Tree, $1.25. Love it.
It's perfect.
Okay, you go because I only have one more finish.
Okay. My next finish is an Emily Call.
You have a needle in there.
I know.
Okay. Be careful.
Don't poke yourself. Emily Call, and this is her Joy to the World. And I did this on 16 count Butterfly Tee by Grace Notes. In the pattern, it's on black, but I love the way this looks.
I love it.
It's so beautiful. And I already have a nativity that's on black, so I just can't wait. And I'm going to finish this as a flat fold if I ever finish it. Right now it's going to sit in my box of shame.
Which somebody wants a video of.
We will do shortly.
We'll do it.
Yes.
Now that you're moved and we've got your craft room somewhat
next
organized.
time you're up, we'll do the box of shame video.
You'll have
And
to
that's what
remind
we're
me.
going to call it. Box of shame.
But it's not a box of shame.
Wah, wah. And Emma won't have anything because she finishes everything.
Well, I'll have all of these finishes.
Mm-hmm.
Unless I get to it. I don't know.
She'll probably finish them before I even, like, finish anything.
Is that your last one?
This one.
Okay, we need to save that for the last because hold on to your frickin' seats, ladies and gentlemen. It's a monumental moment. Anyways, I finished my first tiny town. It's Christmas.
This is a monumental moment.
Yay! And all of my tiny towns are stitched on 16 count Ren by Picture This Plus. I
beautiful, Em.
really like it.
I do too.
I've got the buttons on there already.
I know
so
you weren't sure about the colors.
I was just gonna say, now that it's all finished and I'm not like looking at it so close, I don't mind the DMC conversion.
It is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
It is absolutely beautiful, and I know
The reds
like,
really pop.
I love it.
Yeah.
That is so beautiful.
So I'm super jazzed, super excited about it.
I love that little reindeer coming out.
I
of the
know
house.
he's so cute over on this side. I also love this house with the Christmas tree poking out. Oh my gosh, so cute.
I know, and the more you look at them, it's
You just
it's
look at something different
so
every time.
Cute.
I love it.
Cute.
So I think I'm gonna wait until I have them all finished to FFO them because I'm FFOing them all the same. So like I'm gonna put magnets on the back and they're all gonna go on an interchangeable little basket thing. Similar to how Helen D does her. I got the inspo from her. So I think I'll probably just wait and then just lace them onto all those boards all at once. So, because I hate FFOing one thing at a time. You bring all that stuff out.
I know.
Lace it for like 5 minutes. Cut all the stuff. Oh, it's just a pain. So.
Yeah, that's why I don't finish anything.
Yeah, but you've got a lot that you could finish. So it wouldn't be one thing at a time.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Anyways.
I'm not a finisher.
Okay.
I should find a finisher so somebody could finish it for me.
I said I'd finish some of your things.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we ready? Drum roll, please.
Emma is very excited that I finally did it.
You got it!
Finally finished
If you know, you know.
my Halloween Quaker.
Isn't it stunning? By Leela's Studio.
Leela Studio, stitched on 18 count Picture This Plus shale over 1. And I'm pretty excited that it's done. It was so close, but it still took me like another 4 hours to fit.
Yeah,
you
but
know what
that's
I mean?
one
Like,
afternoon of stitching.
I know.
So
I just sat down and I banged it out.
no, it was the day after Stephanie left. She wanted to start the Valentine's Quaker, and then she was like, oh, but before I should do that, I should finish one of my whips that I have like 95% done.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, Halloween Quaker, as a joke, because it's a joke between us. And I was like, I'll even go in your craft room and get you the bag so you don't have to get up out of your chair.
And she did, and I stitched it. So it is finished. I am really psyched. I'm glad it's done. I'm glad it's out of my whip pile. So now that you mentioned that about the whole 95%, I have like 4 or 5 whips that I'm like so close to finishing. So I'm going to try to take one a month and like try to get them finished. Just because, you know, I mean, I am not going to stop myself from starting things that I want to start because I am a stitch what makes your heart happy person. I am not a, you're going to tell me what to stitch, when to stitch, and how to stitch it. And I'm going to try to finish these things. And they're in my whip pile because I do love them. You know, I do love everything that I stitch. Everything that I stitch has meaning. So,
yeah, for sure.
But I definitely want to get some of those ones that are like so close. Like my Fancy Lady February one. I need to finish that this February.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try.
Close on that one.
Yes.
Okay. Let's do 12 by 12 recap. They're going to look a little different because...
I didn't really do a 12 by 12.
You did a 10 by 12. How many hours did you make it?
I intended to stitch the start that I had the whole entire time for 12 hours, and I didn't because
you squirreled.
I squirreled.
Yeah. Oh, so we've already shown some of your stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, well, do you mind if I do a little 12 by 12?
You do your 12 by 12 recap, and then I'll do my whips.
Because yours is like in the midst of everything, right?
Yes.
Okay. So my 12 by 12, I don't know where this came from, but anyways, I decided to work 2 hours on each of my tiny towns.
So was the Christmas in that, or had you already
I had
finished?
already finished that.
Yeah.
So I have 6 tiny towns left. So we're about to have a little tiny town whip parade here.
Tiny town parade.
This one did get a little love today since the 12 by 12. This is Big Hearted Tiny Town. And again,
pattern.
Oh,
pattern first.
Okay, Nancy. Just kidding.
She's right. She's
right.
not wrong.
She's not wrong. Big Hearted Tiny Town by Heart and Hand. All of them, I'm only going to say it once, are stitched on 16 count Ren. Picture of those flats. And here's where I'm at.
With the DMC conversion.
With the DMC conversion.
And same thing here, Emma. I love these colors.
Mm-hmm. They're really popping. I don't know if it's
beautiful.
just the afternoon light with the snow reflecting from my balcony, but
yeah,
the colors really are pretty.
They are beautiful.
So that was the first one I worked on.
And you're so close to a finish on that. Do you think you'll be finished by Valentine's Day?
I want to.
Yeah.
I'm trying. So last year I started them all for Mania. I did a Tiny Town Tuesday, and I kind of just stitched on them randomly. This year I want to stitch them in the season.
Yeah.
So I finished Christmas in the season. I'm going to try to finish Valentine's before Valentine's, blooming, you know, so on and so forth.
That's a great idea.
Yes. Speaking of blooming, here is Blooming Tiny Town. This one, I'm not going to lie, didn't get a lot of progress on the 12 by 12 because if you look on this house, these little roses at the top are French knots. And I am not willing to admit how long those 5 French knots took me.
Oh, I can't wait to see them though.
They're not great. I'll just put it that way. I was getting annoyed.
Oh, they're cute.
I was getting a little frustrated. And I was like,
I can't do them.
they're hard.
I can't do a French knot.
Ta-da!
That is beautiful. I love
like
it. And
it.
Same again. The colors look really good.
Yeah. So literally all I did on the 12 by 12, I finished filling in this roof because I already had the dots, those French knots, and this tiny little fence thing over here. That was it. 2 hours.
French knots take a while, apparently.
I think it took me almost an hour. I'm not kidding. It was bad. Well, because I would do it and then it'd go through. And then it'd go through. And then I'd get one and I'm like, yes! And then it'd go through. And then I'm like, I thought that once I got one, I'd be like, oh, I got the hang of it. No.
Yeah.
Nope. Do you follow, oh, I shouldn't have even said anything because I don't remember her name, but she does. I'm so bad. She does.
How are you 23 and I'm 45 and I have a better memory than you?
I think it's Mouse Potato Designs on Instagram. I think that's who it is, but I might be wrong and mixing people up. She does a lot of fill-in with French knots, and it looks so good.
Is she crazy?
I think so. But it's beautiful, and her French knots are stunning.
Well, maybe she can do a tutorial or something.
Yeah, get right on that. No, I'm just kidding. All right, next one is Seaside Tiny Town.
I swear this is my favorite. I love it.
And I actually got pretty good progress.
Did you?
One. I did. If you go to my Instagram, you can see I did like a before and after collage of all of these, so you can see like actually how much was done in the 12 by 12. Awesome. But I got all 2 of these houses.
Oh, I love the seagulls.
Aren't they so cute? Oh, and those are French knots on their little eyeballs. So yeah, that took me some time too. I was like, are you freaking kidding me again? I have to do French knots?
The crab is missing his eyeballs.
Those are the beads.
Oh.
The little, whoop! I can't do that. They're just tiny little seed beads. And they go in the eyeballs, but not the front, the seagulls. Whoop! Whoop! Okay, next. I love this bag. It's just so cute. It's a mom bag. And as you can guess by the bag, this is Halloween Tiny Town, which this was done in the last hours of Tiny Town.
You were dragging butt.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't get a lot in here, but it is what it is. It was a lot of black, and late at night after stitching all day, I was like, ooh. But I got,
oh, cute.
yeah, I got the tree, the black tree, and the little like candy corny looking thing, and the bats.
Cute. That is cute.
And thankfully those ghost eyeballs are not French knots.
Thankfully.
Thankfully.
But it's a tiny town, so it has to be French knots because everything's tiny, you know?
They're so tedious. And those roses were done with 4 strands of a French knot, which was hard because, anyways, working with that, it was difficult. It was difficult. Okay, moving forward. Patriotic Tiny Town, which this one, I'm pretty freaking close to a finish on. I've just got the last 3 little houses done, or left.
Oh, I like this one too.
Yeah, it's pretty. Pretty, pretty.
Don't forget to pass your patterns to me when you're done with all of these.
To
Some of them
me.
are mine.
Some of them are yours, which I'm using the buttons for.
Yeah,
You told me
I
that
don't
was
care.
fine. Yeah. And I don't
I can
think,
either find buttons or not.
and
do
they're
the
not
buttons.
like you. Yeah, the
I don't
buttons
think
don't.
you, yeah, I don't
like,
think you have
they're
to.
nice, but they don't make the piece. You know. Okay, last one of my whips. This isn't the last Tiny Town that is out there, but Honey of a Tiny Town. Honestly, guys, I didn't get a lot on this one either. I was jibber jabbering during this one on a Zoom. So literally all I got was that house and the little like bee skep thing. Not much, but
Hey,
progress is progress. Jinx. Definitely not her daughter or anything.
Awesome.
That was
Well,
my 12 by 12 whip. Doodads. Whippity days.
Do you want me to do like 2 to your 1?
Yeah,
No?
because I
Okay.
only have 3 now that we showed all those. So
So, Chris the camping stitcher.
oh, I have to show mine at the time.
Oh, well, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so then you have to do 3.
Started a Sal for the Crochet A Go-Go Christmas in the City. And I love this so much. And I was feeling Christmas this year. Like, Christmas stitching was...
She was digging it.
I was digging it. I am doing mine on 20 Count Sleeping Bear by Needle and Flax. And this was my progress.
Cute.
It is cute. I
I like that border.
ouch.
Yeah. See?
Watch the needle.
Careful.
I know. I have quite a bit still. You know, I need to get back to this because I can't leave it like that.
And this thing is...
It's ginormous. I want to try to get the whole first part.
Before next Christmas.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good goal, right?
How about until Jolly July? And then you could work on the next one.
that? Yeah, okay. This is the type of chart that you have to take in bites.
Yeah.
You can't...
You can't look at the whole picture.
I guess you
Yeah.
could, but I can't. I would get too
Leave
overwhelmed.
this sucker out because I want to show. I also started this on Christmas Eve, but I am actually just doing the middle section
Oh, that's going to be so cute too, though.
with the little bunnies decorating that snowman. So because I can't commit to another big whip. I've got a lot going on.
I'm on, Nisi Stitches is also hosting this too.
Yes, yes.
And she's the one that convinced me to do it too. And we have matching project bags.
Yes, they do. Made by.
The New England Stitcher.
Okay, so I am doing mine just that middle section, but I also wanted it to be like small. I wanted a little cute Christmas little pillow or flat fold. I don't necessarily know exactly how I want to finish it yet. But I'm doing mine 1/1 for the first time on 25 count. Wowza. That's hard.
It's not terrible.
It's difficult. So, prepare for tininess. Look at how cute!
Put it closer. Look at how little.
It's so small.
That's adorable.
Just for reference, like, it's gonna be very small. It's gonna be very, very small. Like, that's gonna be the whole thing.
It's cute.
If I did my measurements right. That's the scary thing about taking pieces of a chart is you have to, like, I quadruple counted this, so I should be fine.
I have one that I'm taking a chunk out too, and I'm trying not to cut my fabric lately because I have this fear that I'm going to stitch it the wrong way, or, you know, cut it and it's not the right size. I didn't measure right. And can you imagine, like, all the work that it takes to do the stitching and then for it to not be right? Oh.
I want to show my bag.
Okay.
Because it's adorable. Oh!
Look at that fabric.
It's
snow angels.
so freaking cute. I can't
adorable. It is adorable.
Made by our bestie, Stephanie.
So my next one is a start as well. And I've been wanting to start this forever. And I had reached out to the Pink Stitchers because I saw them show this in their haul. And I was like, hey, you want to do a stitch along? And we were supposed to start it November 1st. But I was right in the middle of a move. And I just...
You already had packed up your craft.
I had already packed up everything, and I was like, I don't want to unpack everything and try to find it. So can we, you know, postpone it? So we postponed it to New Year's, and I was going to stitch for 12 hours on this stitch. I didn't make it because I swirled and I wanted to finish up my joyful. But anyway, the pattern is Heaven and Nature Sing by Kathy Barrick. And a lot of people are doing this right now.
Chris the Camping Stitcher just finished it.
And I am doing this on...
We're such great Flosstubers.
18 count dirty teacup.
Watch your needle.
By...
It gives me anxiety.
Oops, it's upside down. 18 count dirty teacup by Needle and Flax. If you can't tell, I love Needle and Flax. I just ordered a whole yard of this. I love dirty teacup. And this is how far I've gotten. I have a deer booty and some cardinal outlines. So this is, I mean, Emma was right. Emma said, don't stitch that deer first. And she's right. Stitch the deer first and the rest will come in.
Yeah.
The deer is a lot of stitching, although kind of like the, you know,
fill in.
Just being able to just stitch.
No.
So I love it. The NPI.
Are you doing 2 strands?
Nope,
no,
just
it's
one.
NPI. Yeah.
This is NPI 1 strand, and I love it. I think it shreds a little bit more, and I'm not sure if it's my needle or I've never worked with a silk before, so I can't tell. But it's a little flimsier than I'm used to. But the coverage is beautiful. It's beautiful.
I'm just looking because I've never seen
the color's beautiful and I love it. So I didn't do a very good job because what I should have done is measured this out because it is my dirty teacup and whatever. But I had half a yard. Oops. Had a half a yard.
And you just started it right in the middle of it?
I just started it right in the middle of it. So
Christmas ornaments.
Yeah, exactly. But I love dirty teacup. That's why I ordered a whole yard. So I'm excited for that to come. But I love Needle and Flax and I love this stitch. So that was my New Year's stitch and I love it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I've never done a Kathy Barrick before, so I'm pretty excited about that. And I hope that, you know, I tend to stitch in the season and I just hope that I can bring this out more often to get some more progress on it. My next whips. Do you have the round robin?
Be right back.
She'll be right back. I had a mishap with the mail for Christmas time and my package had 64 scans. My swap mate shipped it to me and it shipped to 64 different locations. It went back from Eastern Maine to Southern Maine to Eastern Maine to Southern Maine, New Hampshire, Massachusetts. It took a tour, but it finally got here on Wednesday. And thank goodness that I got it, because she would have had to stitch her piece all over again.
Luckily it was the first Quaker, like it wasn't like halfway into it.
So we're doing a round robin with the Mindful Needle Quaker Birds, sorry. And the first center motif is what everybody stitched, and everybody's stitching in a different color. So my color is Go Emerald, and I don't even know what color Lisa's using.
Peacock.
This is Peacock?
Or is Stephanie doing
Stephanie's
Peacock?
doing Peacock. I think hers is Ocean.
No. Ocean is a different color.
Okay, well,
unless
I don't know what color this is.
I can look at our
But
text.
I finally got Reese's stitch, and this is mine at the top in Go Emerald. And when I
those two colors next to each other.
I know, they're beautiful. When I was at when I was at Reese's shop,
watch our last video
at the Crafty Grimalkin. Visit. She has a website. This is our new LNS, and we're super, super excited for you, Reese. She gave me the next one that Em has too for the third spot. And this is, I think this is Karen. Karen in the center, Reese at the top, and me on the side.
It's fun because I have 3 totally different people.
So that's
all right.
That's my next one.
I stitched my top section and actually mailed it to Tina, and so that's part of my WIP, which is that top section. But I do mine in Turkish Red by Weeks Dye Works, and this one is Jenny's. She's doing the yellow. This is Diane at the top in the navy bluey color, and I am doing Turkish Red.
I wonder if Jenny's is Ocean.
No, Jenny's is Buttercup.
Ocean. Not Jenny's, Diane's. Somebody was doing Ocean. But
I don't know.
I'm not sure. But this is going to go to Cheryl next. So I'm bringing this to see Cheryl tomorrow.
Tina, I'll hold on to it a little bit longer so you don't feel rushed. Last time I sent it to her like way earlier than our deadline, and she was like, "What the heck, Emma?" I'm like, "You don't have to stitch it."
Oh, you can just send it.
I know, but then I feel like we're going to get too ahead, you know?
I think it's better to be ahead than behind.
That's true.
Right?
All right, Tina, coming at you this week.
She can stitch at her leisure. All right, I have 4 more.
I have 2.
Okay.
You go.
So, my next one is...
this is a new start.
Yes, it's a new start. Valentine's Day Quaker.
Everybody and their mother is stitching this right now.
I wasn't going to do these, but now I'm going to do them all. Because I saw...
in your blanket of fabric. Did you leave it at home?
I don't even know where my thread is.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah, I know. So did I.
It's definitely just at home.
I hope so. Bushfire by Dinky Dice. The variegation on this is beautiful.
You're gonna make them sick.
I know. And also, my thread is like totally in the way. I'm not doing well, but I love the variegation on this.
And you went from never stitching silk to stitching with
Two
the
things in
MPIs
silk.
and Dinky Dice, so 2 different silks even.
I really hope, because I don't remember.
It's probably
this.
in your stitchy spot, because that's the last thing you stitched at home, right?
I really hope so, because I don't remember.
She doesn't have any
seeing it.
extras, so.
Yeah. Here's hoping. But that's my next WIP.
How many more?
2. So go ahead.
Okay. This is a chart that I charted myself by using an app. And it is the Bruins Bear logo. I am stitching this 14 count oatmeal Aida. And if you know, you know, it's not my favorite thing to stitch because it's full coverage and it's very intimidating. This is actually for a pick-a-whip from Marjorie Maid. If you don't follow her on Instagram or Flosstube, you definitely should. She's one of my faves. And she does pick-a-whips every 2 weeks on the 1st and the 15th, or the 15th and the 30th, or something like that. And the last one was pick a whip that's something that intimidates you. So here it is. So I actually got quite a bit done on this. And the last time you saw this, I didn't have all of this section filled in. I didn't have any of this section filled in. So basically from here over is everything I did. Sorry if you can hear the people in my apartment. So, yeah. It's not that bad once I get into it, but like getting
It's the
myself
intimidation factor.
getting
of
myself
it.
in there is
Yeah.
like and right here is where page 2 ends. This stitch right here is like the next page, and all that's left here is just fill in of that 3371. So all of that has to be filled in.
Oh, fun.
So, yeah, so much fun.
I love fill-in.
Here you go. I hate fill-in. It's so boring, but whatever. I will do it.
So you know how sometimes you have a whip that calls you? I was done with the, on New Year's, done with the Heaven and Nature, and I had just finished the Blessing sample, and I was like, well, what am I going to stitch? And I'm like, well, I need to stitch. I forgot I switched my bag.
Oh, I was like, that's what your Halloween Quaker was in. You finished that. I'm confused.
I know, I switched it back to Away We Ride.
Oh.
This is what was calling to me. And this is a Blackbird design. Away We Ride. And I love it. I thought I would get sick of stitching just black.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not. Because it's not like you're swapping back and forth between 2 different blacks. And when I ended up adding the color, I was
Your
like,
needle is like right in the way.
when I ended up adding this color, I was like, oh, kind of sad.
Like she wanted to keep
I
stitching
wanted
black.
to keep stitching black. I just stuck the needle into my sweatshirt. I am a hot mess. So this is my progress. And if you knew from last time, like I literally only had like these 4 flowers. So I've made quite a bit of progress on this. And I'm stitching this on 20 count Tephra by Cedar River Linens, which I love. And this is all the called for gassed. So, and I like stitching with
Gentle Art sampler threads.
Yes,
If you don't know that.
I love stitching with Gentle Arts.
I have never.
You've never stitched with? Oh,
Nope, not yet.
their colors are really, really pretty.
Mhm. Oh, they're beautiful. I've just never had a chart call for them,
Yeah.
or if it did call for it, I was doing DMC conversions. So.
Yeah. Awesome. You want to go with your next?
My last whip, I should have been prepping. Sorry. This is in my Stephanie bag. I mean, I should stop saying that because now pretty much all of my bags are turning into Stephanie bags because I love her. And I'm just like, here, I bought this fabric. Isn't it pretty? You should make me a bag. Obviously, I pay her, but like, this is the Blue Flower Forest Home. This is my all-time favorite whip right now. I'm obsessed with the fabric that it's on. I'm obsessed with how it's stitching up. It's just, oh, I love it so much. So this is stitched on 32 count Weathered Stone by Atomic Ranch, Lugana. And since the last video, I basically did all of this all the way across here. And I can't wait to pull this back out again. I made myself put it down for a little bit because I was like addicted to it for like 5 days straight, and then I was like, okay, take a break, pick up
Also,
something
you
else.
had
Like
that relationship one that you needed to get done by a certain
yes,
time.
I needed
so.
to get the Silver Creek Through the Storms one. So I put this one away, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be picking this back
That
up.
will be calling to you.
I just love this one. I really like the way it's stitching up, and
It is beautiful.
I love how the variegation turned out on my tree here. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. Anyways. Uh-oh. Okay. I was like, uh-oh.
My next whip is one that I want to focus on to finish. It's one of those ones that's like so close to being done, and it's Winter Rose Manor by Brenda Gervais. And I love this piece.
And you and this
very
piece
much.
have some history.
We do. I have ripped out of this piece. I have
Made a hole in your fabric.
I mean, oh my goodness, this has gone through the ringer with me. So the only thing I got done today at my library stitchers was I finished all the snow. And I don't think you can see it that great.
All the snow here.
Oh, yeah, I have one other half on the other side to finish the snow. But I finished all the snow down here. So I'll finish this half of the snow, then I'm going to move on to that big urn. And then all I got to do is a few little motifs and then I'm done. So,
are you putting your initials into it?
no, this is a memorial piece for my mother-in-law.
Okay. Yep.
Sharon. So I'm gonna do Sharon's initials and her, either her birthday or her death year. I don't know.
I don't know her birth year.
I don't know either.
We'd have to ask Grampy.
Yep. So one of those. But
There's 3 initials.
Yeah, it'll be her.
I didn't know that.
For first, middle, and last. So yeah, I'm excited for this one.
Very, very nice.
It is.
All right, we're an hour in, and we're just now getting a haul.
And you have a hellacious haul.
Listen, people, I got Christmas gift cards. I got
Yes. That's the majority
Yeah.
of my haul isn't stuff that I've purchased. It's Christmas gifts. So
How do we want to do this? Because I have a lot. Do you want me to go first and then you go, or how
sure,
do we do
yeah,
it?
go ahead.
Okay. She's throwing stuff at me.
Good.
Okay. I think you have just as much haul as I do. You booger. I just have a lot of floss. So I am not going
not
to
have as much
say.
haul as she does.
I'm embarrassed to show this.
He drops stuff on the ground too.
No, I didn't. There's nothing on the ground.
Oh, okay.
It just slid over.
Ah.
I was not going to show this, but my mother told me I had to. I'm embarrassed. Okay.
Why be embarrassed?
So, okay, I'll start off by saying there was a sale on someone's Instagram that they were looking to destash some fancy floss. And it's just so happens to be the year that I'm trying to build my fancy floss collection. All of these were full skeins. So I was like, they were good price. It was $2 a skein when normally fancy flat, like Classic Colorworks is $2.50 to $3 depending on where you buy it from. So I got all of this, but from her destash. It's a little bit of Weeks, but mostly Classic Colorworks. So there's 100 skeins of floss there. Or 45 skeins of floss. Sorry. It was $100. 45 skeins of... Anyways. And then I've become addicted to color and cotton. I don't even want to show this
I
because
feel like you did show some
really
of your
bad.
coloring cotton before.
Did I?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
well then it's not all of this, but it's most of it. This is a lot of color and cotton floss. This was extras of the December monthly club that I bought all 15 skeins of. And then all of the floss that they had in stock A through D. And they threw in 3 freebies. They were like, a gift for you. So there's a couple.
A gift for you because you bought so much.
Yeah.
Well, that was nice of them to throw 3 skeins of floss in.
It's these 3 right here because they're not in the alphabetical order. Oh, that's 4. Oopsie.
Whatever.
Anyways, yeah. I'm obsessed and I love looking at it, and I have it hanging on this 3-ring right by across from my Stitchy chair, and I love just looking at it. I said that to Casey the other day and he was like, you like looking at it? And I was like, yeah, it's pretty, isn't it? And he was like, so you're not going to use it? And I was like, well, I don't know. Yes, I will use it, but
you better use it.
I will use it. But I was like, isn't it just so pretty to look at this? Like, come on. It's just gorgeous. Anyways, okay. Enough about floss. I also bought that misdyed hank. Don't really know what I'm going to do with the rest of this, but it was nice. It was $5 for a whole hank of color and cotton.
How about a stitch table gift?
Oh, like split it up? Great idea, Mom. That's actually...
I'm genius.
She's genius.
You could give them with some floss drops.
Yeah.
as a stitch table gift.
I'm
It'd be
doing
a good
it.
gift. I would be excited to receive that.
I have had my eye on a modern folk embroidery, which obviously I can't buy until 2025, but I might hold on to that for that because it is, I like that color. Anyways, we'll see. Okay.
A hank is a lot of floss. I did not realize how much floss a hank is.
Whew, it is a lot of floss. Okay. So the next piece of haul I'll just show quickly are these two keepers made by my friend Stephanie. This one she customized for me, and it has a pocket instead of the side pocket. It has a front up and down pocket, so I can put my 8-inch Q-snap fit right in there. Super excited.
So beautiful.
I've got my Cottage Garden Jackrabbit kit in here. So excited.
When have you decided when you're going to start that?
Sometime this spring. I don't have a set date yet, but sometime soon. And then this one, I love yellow and gray together. Super big fan.
It's beautiful.
So super pretty patchwork. And this one she customized for me to have like a folder pocket. And I have all of the
Mad for Plaids
series. I have them all. I don't have them all completely kitted yet because I haven't cut the DMC floss, but I'm just going to be using DMC for it. So I will be starting the winter one before our next Flosstube. I want to start it maybe even this weekend.
Yeah.
So, and they're just small.
Yeah.
They're like 60 by 60.
I know.
So
they're easy.
They're easy. For Christmas, my mom's sister, my aunt Amanda, she's been very into, she got a sublimation printer, and before that she was super into Cricut vinyl things. So she made both of us this little like traveling compartment hoop bag, project bag, that has B&E Stitchery on it, which was super thoughtful for her to do that. And it's a nice bag. Like, it's got pockets in here and then pockets in here, and it's very nice. I think this might be like a nice retreat. Like, you can fit, I tested and I can fit 2 of these keepers in here. So this will be a nice little retreat.
And some snacks in the front pocket.
And some snacks. Oh, see? Perfect.
Snacks.
Next, I had an Amazon gift card that I've wanted this for a while, and now that I got a lot of fancy floss, it will be easier to convert colors to fancy floss with the DMC giant thread thing. It goes on and on. But I'm super excited to have this and convert colors. This is the one that is like the actual threads, not the like printed. So I'm super excited, and it's cheaper than I thought it was because everybody was like, oh, that's like kind of expensive. I mean, for what it is, it's not really like, you can't use threads obviously, but for converting and stuff it will be very useful, and it was only $35. So I feel like
that's not bad.
That's not bad. And I was expecting it to be way more when I went because everybody was like, oh, that's expensive.
Yeah.
But it's not too shabby.
Not too bad.
Okay. I feel like I gotta keep taking deep breaths.
Do you need me to go?
No, it's okay. Okay. Next, I'm gonna show the January Alicia's Fanciful Flamingos Favorite Things box.
Alliteration.
It is an alliteration. I did say I'm not buying any patterns, but I'm going to continue to be in my like subscription. Like, this is the only subscription that has a pattern that I'm in, and I will continue to do it because I love Alicia and I love supporting her, and she's had good stuff in there. So this is Emily Call Bundle Up, which is super cute. Sorry, I already put it away.
Cute.
And it's all kitted up with the DMC as per usual with Alicia's stuff. So,
and what was her favorite thing this time?
Stitcher's lotion.
Ah.
Unscented Stitcher's lotion. Yep. Super exciting. Okay. Should I do patterns or fabric next? Oh.
Just keep going.
Just keep going. Okay. This was, you've already seen because I did a finish on it, but this is Serenity by Atomic Ranch. I'm not going to take it out of the bag because, again, you've already seen it. But depending on the light that you're in, it either looks very light blue or it looks very gray. This light, it kind of looks more gray. But
my piece is green.
It's very different.
It's like a bluey gray green color. It's really hard
gorgeous.
to... It's beautiful.
It's the perfect, like, cool toned, like, neutral gray blue. It's stunning. So this will be coming out at Market. So keep your eye out for that.
It's beautiful.
Next, I got this 1/8 yard of 20 count sand, just as Zweigart sand, 20 count Ada. I do have a piece in mind for this. I don't know if I want to keep it a secret or not from you. It's supposed to be for her.
Okay, keep it a secret.
Okay. But then I can't show it on Flosstube because
Then you shouldn't have said it was for me.
I shouldn't
Then I
have.
would have never have known.
I forgot I bought this. Don't you love that? Okay, I got a fat quarter. Picture this.
Shale!
Shale! Which my piece looks way more gray than your piece.
Yeah, it is. Wow.
Insane! And they're both 18 count, so it's not like the count is different.
That is weird.
And they're both ordered from 123 Stitch.
That's crazy.
So mine's way more gray than yours is.
Because I think of shale as gray.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, it's like a rock.
I love that. What are you going to do with this? Just,
I don't know. I didn't even know I bought it. So there we go.
maybe it's mine.
Did I buy more of this? Oh, no. Guys, listen. This was my November fabric of the month. That's why I was like, did I buy more? This is Weathered Stone Atomic Ranch, which we know I already have because that's what I'm stitching my Forest Home on, but I'm okay with that having extra because I really like that fabric. It's a nice neutral with like a green modeling.
Didn't you rejoin the club?
Shut up, Mom.
They're gonna know.
I rejoined the Atomic Ranch Fabric of the Month Club in 32 count Lugana because I love Atomic Ranch. I'm an Atomic Ranch stan. Love it.
A stan.
As the kids say. All right, so then I was watching Cross Stitch Cats in Chaos, and if you don't watch her,
Oh, love her.
you wouldn't know that she
Lori,
is,
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
She is a huge super fan of Bestitch Me fabric. And I was watching her video one day, and I was like, I haven't looked on her website. Like, I know of Bestitch Me. It's not the first time I've heard of her, but I don't think I've ever actually looked on her website. So I went on her website, and she is doing silk packs for the Fabulous House series.
Really?
She's doing silk packs, and she's suggesting this fabric for them.
Oh.
So I decided I would stitch all of my Fabulous House on Lunar by Bestitch Me, which is stunning. I love this.
Yeah.
It's like
Her modeling
so
is like no other. Really. I mean, she has beautiful modeling.
I mean, look at that. Oh, so pretty. So I got 2 fat quarters of this because I am planning to do them individually, which I think I was actually chatting about this with Lori the other day, and she said it's not going to be enough. So I'm going to have to place another order. Good thing fabric's not part of my no-buy. So I'm not going to right away because I don't need it. And I think that she doesn't have any more in stock anyway, so I'm going to have to wait.
Yeah.
So
you should place it soon because
because she's like
sometimes
6
it
weeks
can
out.
be
Yeah.
sometimes it can be 3 months.
Oh.
She says it's between 4 to 12 weeks, I believe.
Okay.
So
maybe I will place an order.
Yeah.
I'm in no rush. I haven't even started any of them yet, so. But whatever. This is Lunar, if I didn't say.
It's not like you don't have anything to stitch.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Okay, now we are going into the pattern segment of my haul. As you know, I'm not doing pattern buying in 2024. I heard a hashtag going around, no more 24. Did you hear that one?
No.
I kind of like that one. So I got a couple 123 Stitch gift cards, one from my fiance and one from my Nana. So I had $100 to spend at 123 Stitch, and I was super jazzed. So I just bought patterns because I was like, last chance. Give me them all. So I basically just went from my wish list. I didn't really search from anything else.
Wow.
So I kind of like cleared out. I don't want to say cleared out because my wish list is long, but I like got a lot of the ones that I was like, I really want this.
Mm-hmm.
So First Signs of Springs by Cottage Garden Samplings.
Beautiful.
Super cute. That will go well with my jackrabbit when I ever stitch all of these. The next is Christmas Star, also by Cottage Garden Samplings.
Oh, that's cute. I love the little squirrel at the bottom. I could just stitch that tree.
Yeah, it's super cute. With a little chickadee pair down there.
Oh,
super cute.
So cute.
All right. Then for Christmas, Mom signed me up for the Fabulous House subscription because she knew I was going to be on a no-buy and I was going to want patterns. So now I'll get a pattern every month, regardless. So super exciting. I'm sure you've all seen these, but because they're everywhere. This is Santa's House, Fabulous House number 1. Super cute. This one is stunning. I love this one. It's the castle. Oh my God. I love it. And then the greenhouse was just released on Instagram. Definitely go take a peek at that. It's super cute. And for Christmas, Mom put
the fancy
floss.
flosses.
So
I like that she only does 2 fancy flosses.
Me too.
In every one of her patterns, it's only 2.
Yes. Okay. Next, Erica Michaels for all the seasons. I really like these guys. I think it's going to be super fun to pick a fancy floss to do these in because it's just one color.
Yeah.
So it'll be super fun. So I got summer and spring and autumn and winter. So
Pretty.
Very pretty. I'm super excited about these ones. Little Stitch Girl, Jordan Nicole, Party Like It's 1776. Love. That flag.
Yeah.
Woo! That one's gonna be brutal.
It's fun. I love how it looks like it's waving.
Me too. And then I really felt the FOMO last May of Manning May. And so I am going to start this in Manning May this year.
Oh, I was hoping you were going to do your fall one.
Nope. I want to do one of these.
Yeah.
So she has the Shooting Star series, which is basically this size, but all one big full coverage. Or she has this Shooting Stars Smalls collection, where it's 4 in one.
That's cool. Are
thing.
you going to do them separately?
I'm doing them separately, and I think it'd be super fun to have them as little pillows for like a filler and a tiered tray or something.
Yeah.
So I think I want to start this one.
That's pretty.
I love that one. Or this one. I don't know. I like them all. So I'm definitely going to be starting these in Manning May. And the last 2 are Plum Street, that Mom didn't have. This is Judge Not
I like
by
that
Plum
one.
Street. So cute.
That's one I have to have.
Well, when I'm done stitching it, you can
I don't know if I can wait that long.
yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna start it. So. And then the last one was super inspired by Cross Stitch Kate on Flosstube. She recently finished this one. Well, not super recent, but recently finished this. This is Blackberry House by Plum Street, and I am obsessed with it. As I said before, I'm not loving alphabets, so I'll probably replace that with either my future last name or
you just don't even have to stitch
or I
the
just
bottom
won't
of it.
even stitch, but the little birdies down at the bottom are super cute.
Yeah.
But I might put them up on the birdhouse. I don't know. We'll see what I'm gonna do. But I did send an email to Color and Cotton to see if they would do a conversion for me. If I don't hear back from them, that's fine. I'll just convert it myself. But I'm not very great with converting like fancy floss to fancy floss if I don't have it in front of me. So we'll see. Or I might just do the call for. I don't know. Because there is Gentle Arts in here. No weeks, thanks God. Okay, I'm done talking.
Okay, my turn. I can't remember if I showed the souvenirs of the heart or not. Laura from Brenda and Laura showed these, and I didn't have them. And we all know that I love a Brenda Gervais.
Oh, that's cute.
That's the
Star
Star
Spangled
Spangled Spectacular. This one is the Autumn and Acorns.
And I mean, it has squirrels on it, so she has to have it.
Right. And this one is Home for Christmas. So I got those. And then my sister for Christmas, I picked out these patterns. This is by Homespun Elegance, and it's the Be Merry Birdie. And I didn't realize that all of those lines in there
Our backstitch.
are backstitched.
She probably won't do that part.
I probably won't do that part. But it's beautiful. It looks good. I mean, it really does look good. And then I have Midnight Watch by Blackbird because
Duh.
it's a blackbird.
You know who's stitching this right now?
Who?
Mrs. Smith Stitchers.
Oh, yeah, I love it. Well, actually, I did know that because she was talking about the moon.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, probably why I bought it. Then I have Pumpkin Fair because I did the Strawberry Fair. And I think I have, what's the other fair?
Honey.
I have the Honey Fair and I didn't have this one. And then I got the 9th Day of Christmas because Tiger Lily enabled me because I want to do this as a quilt.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I want to do it as a quilt. I think it would be an heirloom stunning piece.
I would love to have that.
It's not for you, it's for me.
Well, you said it's an heirloom.
Well, someday.
So someday it
I
will
got
be mine.
the flosses, the fancy flosses to do the fa la la meerkats.
Oh,
Because I really do want to start that.
That's by Blue Flower.
Yes.
Not by Stitchy.
I got it at the Jingle Ball. And then I have been wanting to do some Mill Hills. And I love Jim Shore.
Mm-hmm.
And these are stinking cute. So hopefully I can stitch on perforated paper.
You've got this.
I know. So at some point I will do this. And then for Kathy's birthday, she did a Stitching by Ethel pattern, and mine didn't come in time to stitch along with her. Plus I was moving and whatever, but I got the pattern. So does that count? Happy birthday, Kathy. I got the evergreens and peppermint, and these are super small.
Isn't that the one that Kathy stitched? I think that's the one.
No, she stitched
No?
the it was a snow one.
Oh.
So cute. It was very cute. I almost wanted to do that one. And then Emma picked this one out.
I showed it to her once, and I
I was
texted
like,
her.
meh.
That was literally her response. MEH, meh. And so I was like, are you kidding? This is gorgeous. I want to stitch it with the penguin as a stand-up. Like, just the penguin.
Yeah.
And then she texts our group chat, and it's like, oh my God,
That's
did you
what I
guys
thought.
see this? And I was like, hello? I showed you that.
Okay, I don't like that his beak is hooked. I don't think a penguin's beak should be hooked. But I
Well,
love
you don't have to hook
the
your
colors in this. I may not. I may do something different with his beak. It makes him look mean or angry.
He looks like a grumpy old man with his top hat.
Yeah, he does look grumpy. And then I got some 25 count vintage country mocha because this is what I was going to stitch my Crochet Go-Go 25/1. And I was like, I'm not feeling 25/1.
I cannot
right now.
even imagine doing that whole thing.
Yeah, I
25/1.
wanted it to be smaller, but. And then for Christmas, Emma got me the Harvest Delivery by Plum Street.
With
Plum
all
Street, Plum Street, Plum Street. Because we know, and all the fancy floss and DMC, I think.
I
So,
just clicked the add all on the 1, 2, 3 stitch thing.
I know, that's way too convenient.
It's
though.
way too convenient.
And then she also got me, which I love this one. It's a new designer, Blueberry Ridge.
Which was released at the Fall Needlework Market.
And it's called House on Blueberry Hill, and they have a Strawberry Hill one now too,
And that
which I
came
will
out at the same
definitely
time.
get. But I love this, and I'm gonna start this one at Stitch Main. Boop, boop, the floss. So that's my haul. Like only a couple of pieces did I buy myself. Most of it was Christmas gifts. So
And I got you a Como Stitches bag.
oh yeah,
It was cute.
It
It
was
was
really-
stockings.
it was really cute, and I already have it kitted up, so it's in my kits. But
There's a whole kit cart.
I have a kit cart. That was my haul. And plants.
What's this?
This is my plants.
Oh, then go for it.
Okay. Holly Jones. Mrs.
Oh.
Jones.
Yeah.
Stitches?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that her Flosstube name, Mrs. Jones Stitches?
Yeah.
Is hosting a Blackbird swap.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I'm very into stitching the Away We Ride, and it was right around that time, and I had just gotten Midnight Watch, and I was like, yes, I have so many Blackbirds, I want to do one. So.
And you're going to have to give it away.
And I'm going to have to give it away. But I'm going to get one in return.
That's true. That's true.
You know, it's not like I'm giving it away forever and ever. And I plan on stitching this one for myself again. So, in the Heart Remembers book, in the very front of it, she does 4 pieces. Is it 5? It's 5 pieces altogether. I am going to only do one of those pieces for my swap. So I'm going to do the one that says I cannot count my day complete until needle, thread, and fabric meet. So I just think any stitcher would love to have that.
Oh yeah.
So
that's a good swapper.
I am going to see Penny from the Daily Stitchers tomorrow. And she's going to give me the rest of my floss, and I'm going to get this started.
Cool.
Yeah, I ordered the floss from her. I was like, Penny, can you bring it to the meeting? And she's like, yes. So I am stitching this on Manny Di Donna burnt sand, and this is on linen.
Look at you go.
I know.
32 count linen.
32 count linen. I'm not a huge linen fan, but I figure if you're going to stitch a blackbird, you're going to give it to somebody, probably should be on linen. And I love the color of it, so I'm not going to do any color conversion. I'm going to do all the called for. So I have this ready so that I can start stitching this tomorrow. And I have to FFO this by March 1st.
Is that when it has to be in the mail, or is that...
I'll have to read the directions again.
Yeah.
But
is that the date that they're supposed to open it? Because...
I know. Woof. But it's not, this isn't huge.
No.
It's 60
and it's mostly
by...
words, so that will be quick.
Yeah. Yep. So I have a feeling that this will stitch up. And I'm going to just do it into a pillow. And I have some really cute pom-pom thread that's going to look really good with that. But I have to find a backing fabric because it's a blackbird and you want a good backing fabric. So I might get a blackbird fabric to put on the back of it. We'll see.
Shop around for that guy.
Yeah. I don't have any blackbird fabric for that. I'm excited about stitching it and I can't wait. And my friend Stephanie from
the New England Stitcher, which we've mentioned 17 times,
is doing that with me too.
And is Nisi doing it or no?
She was gonna do it, but she
doesn't
like to finish. So, which I don't blame her either, because I'm not a big finisher. But I'm gonna take a bite out of it. So
she's gonna try her best.
And then my other plan for the rest of February is we are going to the Annabella's online retreat, February 3rd. So we're super excited about that. The designers are Annie the Proper Stitcher, Annabella's, and Silver Creek, which I mean, I love.
And she said there were 3 more that are not, right? There were
3
6
more designers,
right? Or am I wrong? Was it 6 patterns, 3 designers, or is it?
I'm not sure, but I know something about 6. So wow, if it's 6 designers, holy moly!
It might be 6 patterns from 3 designers. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me.
But we're excited to try it. I've never done a whole 100% online retreat other than the Jingle Ball. Yeah. But that's not like. I mean, I guess it is a retreat.
I was gonna say.
Yeah. But I'm excited to give it a try, and we'll see what it's like. So I think it'll be fun. And then, like I said previously, I'm gonna try to like pick a whip and like focus on it for the month. So
you should use Marjorie Maid's Pick a Whip. No, I'm just kidding. I love her Pick a Whip prompts. They're great.
I haven't done it, so
you should try it. Yeah. It's fun.
You know me with when people tell me what to do. I want to do the exact opposite. So,
well, that's just the thing. It's like a prompt. It's not. You have to work on that.
You have a choice still in what it is.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Like one of them was like, pick a whip, pick something that's stitched on linen.
Yeah.
Like a linen project, which for a lot of people, that's all they stitch on. So it was like a very easy thing. Or one of them was like a Quaker, something red. You know, like it's up to your interpretation. So, yeah. My plans are a whole lot of nothing. I don't really have anything planned out. I have to FFO a small. I also need to start our small for Library Stitcher Smalls Exchange. Yoicks. That's coming up fast.
I think I'm going to just FFO something in my box of shame.
Well, I don't have a box of shame, so I need to stitch something. And that's it. Oh, you know what? I did want to show this. It's right here, so hang on.
She is ill prepared today.
That was 2 steps away.
I know
Anyways, I talked about this on my Instagram a little, but I was inspired for the new year to use a new method of tracking cross stitch, and I think it's gonna be super fun. And if you watch Unfinished Stitches, you probably saw them show theirs, but they keep everything in a bullet journal, and I thought, how fun. I used to bullet journal a little bit, so I already had like a bunch of markers and pens and highlighters and all that stuff. So
you had the accoutrement.
I had everything I needed. I just needed a new bullet journal. So I started a new bullet journal, and I am just going to keep my progress through this. And look at that, all that through the storms, all the same thing over and over again, because I really was trying to get that done. And I am loving this so far. I'm just having a blast, just writing it down real quick. And I've tried using like planners online, like on Good Notes, and I just forget to write it down because it's like it's not like sitting at.
I did really good for a little while with those.
Yeah.
I've tried to do the Book of Days the last a couple months, and I'm like, meh.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to see how far I can get with this, and even if I only use this for cross stitch, like,
right,
because I have other like plans in here too. I'm kind of treating it like a planner too, but I don't know. I'm excited to see how this goes. I was initially gonna write how many hours I stitched on the left side, but you know how there's like babies and they say they cluster feed? I'm a cluster stitcher. I will sit down and stitch for 30 minutes, and then I'm like, oh, I should probably start a load of laundry. I go start a load of laundry. I come back and I stitch for 20 minutes. I should probably do the dishes. I go do the, like I do sit and stitch, don't get me wrong, but a lot of times on the weekends, I'm a cluster stitcher and I just stitch like 20, 30 minute increments. It's fun. I like it.
Well, at least you get stuff done.
Oh yeah, I love it. Okay, I'm done talking. That was it. An hour and a half. And we just came back from Library Stitchers, so I'm like...
Yeah, all we've done is talk.
And we have a Zoom tonight.
Our Zoom.
Oh my god. Speaking of Zoom, we forgot! February?
We haven't done a Zoom for our Facebook group
in a
while because of my move and because of the holidays. So we wanted to try to do one in January, but we failed. And
yeah.
I'm really sorry. It's been 2 months since we've done one. So we are going to do one February 11th. 10 o'clock. We always do brunch Zoom.
10 to 12.
Yeah. So that will be our next one. And if you haven't checked out our Facebook page,
definitely do so.
B&E Stitchery on Facebook. And we do giveaways, and we have a lot of people that are active that show their stitching, and then that's where we also announce our Zooms. So definitely come join us.
All right, we're losing light here. We got to wrap it up, folks.
All right. Well, stitch what makes your heart happy.
Bye.
Bye.